Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of What If Civilization Started Over. In the last episode, we saw Europe get filled in, Africa get explored a bit, and a bit of expansion. I'd like to say thank you to Dude Who Maps, because he showed me how to make it so the paintbrush won't fade. But with that out of the way, let's get into this. First we came over to Brittany and Cornwall because they're on friendly relations and they're so close to setting up an alliance. So Brittany's going to be funding Cornwall in a war against the Welsh. So to start, Brittany's going to cross this little canal into Wales and quickly start to broaden the front out. Brittany carries on pushing up. Cornwall carries on pushing up a bit, and then goes along the coast, and then eventually captures the capital city. In this peace treaty, Wales is fully annexed. We also do see that Brittany and Cornwall are going to set up their own alliance. Staying on the alliance layer, we're going to go over to Poland because they are going to be joining the Baltic Sea Alliance. To counter that, we see that the Middle East Pact let the Lime team join their alliance. Now we're heading over to Iberia because Brittany and Italy are going to be exploring a bit. So first we see them push down, and then they decide they're going to go along the coastline. So as Brittany goes along, they suddenly hit a tribe, and as they're exploring it, it's a whole country. And as Italy goes along, they also explore some islands. And then they carry on going, and they also do explore up from their colony and meet up. Eventually the two sides meet up, and then they carry on going in until eventually it's all discovered. Now we're going to take a look at a peace treaty between Brittany, Italy, and this tribe. So in this peace treaty, we see that Brittany gets this land, Italy gets this land and these two provinces, and then they also get these islands. We see the green country that Brittany found gets this land, and then we see that 3 new countries are made. There's one in this Lisbon area. There's one on this coast around Barcelona, I think. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Yeah, we'll go with this tan one. Now we have to give them capital cities. We see that this Galician one get their capital here. We see this Lisbon one get theirs here. This red one gets theirs there, and then this Madridian one can get it in Madrid. Now we're going to go over to Finland because they're going to do a bit more exploring. So first we see that they're going to go along the coast, and then they find this Poland country, and they start making friendly relations, and then together they start doing a bit more exploring around. Then Poland spread the word to their allies, and then their allies in Finland starts pushing around to try and link up to each other. Eventually, all of this is explored. So, let's take a look at this peace treaty. Okay, so in this peace treaty, we see that Poland gets lots of land to the east of them. We see Finland get lots of land to the south of them. And we see Crimea and Caucasia expand north. And now there are four new countries. We have this Belarusian one. We have this Cyane one. We have this like navy dark blue one and this dark green one. Let's give all the new countries capital cities. The navy one's going to have theirs there, and the green one's going to have theirs right here. First we see Caspia coming around the capital city. They take either side of it and starve the capital. Then we see the purple team. Then we see the purple team coming from the bottom, taking all of the land that they want to be able to take in the peace treaty. From here, we see that Caspia goes along the coast, which leads to their surrender. In this peace treaty, we see that the purple team takes this land and the red team takes the rest, which wipes out the Persians. Now we're going to go over to the two African countries to see how they're doing. With the pink one, we've seen them do a little bit of expanding first by exploring the area. And then taking some land. And then we see that they set up their own capital city. It's a bit different down in the blue team though, because first we see them do a bit of exploring, but then they start arguing over which way to go. Some want to go north, some want to go south. So the majority vote say that they're going to go down south, but the people that want to go up north break away and they start exploring. They find a place that they want to stay and then they set up their own country. And they're going to do that just around here. With the remaining one, we see that they're going to carry on exploring down south. They get to about here. Then they take all the land that they want to take, which is quite a heavily chunk. They want to take about this much land. And then they set up capitals. The main South African one is going to set theirs up here, and the green one's going to set theirs up in the middle of their country. As the final event of this video, I'm going to be doing power rankings. At number 1, we have India, because they've been growing their population a lot before they're going to expand, so they're pretty densely populated and they are the largest country so far. At number 2, we have the Ottomans. They're around the exact same strength as Caspia, but because they have a stronger currency and alliance, they slightly edge Caspia. At number 4, we have Italy. Because Italy has been growing their country quite fast, and they've set up quite a few colonies, which is like the first country to do so. At number 5, we have Brittany. This is because Brittany has been building up their military quite a lot, and they've been now expanding to lots of different allies. From here, I'm just going to put the rankings in because there's quite a big gap between these 5 and the rest of the others. So at number 6, we have Lilac. At number 7 is Finland. At number 8, we have Germany. Number 9 is Magenta. Hopefully that's how I spell it. And at number 10, let's give it to Crimea. So here's your top 10 rankings, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you can, because we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of April. So with that being said, bye.